This environment, despite what you're seeing and what we're all seeing in the markets, what are you advising investors to do?
Yeah, hey, Angie and Yusuf, glad always to be on. So, I mean, I'd say the technical picture is very, very challenging. It's very easy to see this week with the risk on that we've had led by the U.S. But you just go back a few weeks and, it looked like U.S. rates were going to break 2%. Equities were kind of selling off. There was a lot of risk around kind of North Korea. So I think the easier views is, the structural big-term picture, I think, is still very much unchanged. So I would stick to kind of the bigger themes. Global growth is still very, very much robust. And actually, even though we've had a few incidents with the storms in the U.S., the debt ceiling being moved on, net, I think things are still better on from a global macro perspective.
Okay, we heard from Olivier Dossier of Axioma as he takes a look at risk, and he says it's actually the environment for active money managers to come back in. That's where you're going to get a lot of the upside. So having said that, where are you looking for upside? What kind of risks are you taking?
I think, again, I will veer more towards those people that can actually take long-term bets, right? So if you look at some of the big structural declines we've had in some of the currency pairs out there, for instance, cable comes to mind on sterling with the whole Brexit scenario. And people kind of forget the positioning, for instance, in sterling shorts is 50% off the extreme kind of short positions we had early on this year. We're 12% off the lows in cable from October last year, 10% off the lows, for instance, in sterling Swissy. So I think people that can put on kind of 3 to 5 year time horizons have a lot of actually asymmetrical opportunities on the table.